is happening, y'all? Happy Valentine's Day. This is my favorite holiday of the year. I don't know about you guys. It's an opportunity to drink beautiful pink drinks. You've got the devilishly handsome drink there. Very appropriate.
Very appropriate.
It is actually the name of the drink. Devilishly. Did you name that drink?
I think it was named after me.
Okay. All right. Y'all know who this is. This is Mr. Ben Berg. We are at Real Agave downtown, one of the newest concepts from Berg Hospitality. Y'all are just taking over the city and transforming it all and doing lots of good stuff.
Trying.
Yeah. So we're celebrating two things today. Valentine's Day. We're going to talk to you guys a little bit about the menu here at Real Agave. We're going to tell you about the special Valentine's drinks in case you need a special spot this evening before a show or before dinner. But the real news, y'all, right there, EatDrinkHTX starts tomorrow, Saturday, February 15th. It runs until the 28th and is, of course, benefiting the Houston Food Bank this year and kids' meals. Menus are on our website, EatDrinkHTX.com. $15 lunch.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
$15 brunch, $25 dinner. Y'all looking for value? This is the month for value,
and
right?
It comes at a perfect time, right after Valentine's, where we overpay for flowers and buy too many gifts.
Now it's time to save money. This is one of our favorite shows to do. We know kind of what we're going to get. We're going to get spectacular meals, dishes, very creative. You guys are always doing things at another level. This is your personality, yes?
Yeah, we always try to step up the game, make it fun, and give new things, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's why you're in this business.
It is, yes. All right, let's go right over to the foodie cam. We have a lot to show you because just like all of the Berg Hospitality menus, these ones are loaded with value and choices. They know how to win this game, y'all. Okay, and we're starting things off the right way. Mr. Ben Berg, what are we looking at?
We're looking at our Gulf shrimp and crab campechana, obviously with tortilla chips. Very generous portion of shrimp and crab, avocado, mint, cilantro, little lemon. It's light, healthy, and really tasty. Lots of protein.
Now, tell everybody a little bit about Real Agave. It's a new concept downtown, where it is.
Well, so Real Agave is downtown on 1100 Louisiana Street. It's an Enterprise Plaza. It's a kind of partnership with the owners of Enterprise, and it's in their lobby. It's beautifully done.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I would say the prettiest ceiling there is in the city.
Yeah.
Right next to my Annabelle's, but this is a hand painted ceiling, and they did an amazing job on it.
And we're gonna show you guys some pictures of it a little bit later, but it truly is. I mean, it's almost like you're walking into another world. Yeah. And what do you think the inspiration was for that? Was it?
I mean, it's very clean, sophisticated, but tequila, obviously agave. We're tequila forward.
Tequila is an inspiration.
Yeah, tequila is definitely an inspiration, and kind of the charm and culture of Mexico.
Yes, we love that. I mean, this is a hefty serving. Yes. I mean, I'm going to take a little bite because there's just too much. Oh, let me just show you guys. Wow, there's a lot in here. Now, who is the chef here at Real Agave?
Well, this is a team, kind of a team. As our corporate director, Brian Sutton, was the one with the team. We from here kind of put together this whole menu.
Yes. This is outstanding.
Excellent.
I mean, there's a lot going on here.
But still simple and not too heavy.
Simple, not too heavy, but this is an excellent dish. Excellent taste. I mean, you guys know how to do this really well, though. So, we mentioned we're downtown. So this is a great place for before the show, before dinner.
Yes, before the show, before dinner, drinks. Happy hour. Happy hour is a lot of fun here.
We're going to talk about that happy hour, especially today, because it's all day happy hour every single Friday. I'm going to show you guys the details on that in a little bit, but let's go back to the foodie cam and take a look at another one of the dishes appearing on the Real Agave first ever EatDrinkHTX menu. Tons of choices. This is definitely one you guys want to try out. Okay, this is the dish that I kind of went a little crazy when they walked by me because of how big it is.
Yes.
It's a lot of big green chunkiness.
Yeah, this is our gem lettuce salad. Very light, tons of flavor popping out of it with like a lemon ginger honey dressing, jicama, orange, little chili lime chicken. Very tasty.
Yeah, I think we smelled the dressing,
Yeah.
believe it or not, as it walked by. And there was kind of an argument about allowing the dish to stay intact before the show. We wanted to consume the dish. And sometimes that happens, Ben, you know?
Well, okay.
Do you guys ever get in like tastings, like when you're doing a trial, maybe for a new restaurant, and then you just eat it all, and then you're like, well,
depends how many tastings you're doing that day, right? I mean, the one tasting that almost destroyed us was, I think at Prime 131 we did 68 dishes in one sitting. So there's some spitting involved.
Were you guys in a rush, or you just wanted to get it all done? You could have spread it out over, a few days.
Scheduling can get. At that time, we were opening like 5 restaurants, and the rodeo was going on.
Oh yes,
So.
we should also talk about Rodeo too. I love Prime 131 though. By the way, it's a beautiful restaurant. In case you guys haven't checked it out, they're a wonderful participant of Houston Restaurant Weeks as well. Oh yes, we like the big chunky green salads. Like. Put as much of the green goodness on there. Yeah. And then you said the dressing was a honey ginger?
Yeah, honey. Lemon ginger. Lemon ginger honey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. It's really good. Excellent. House-made. Yeah.
House-made. Everything's house-made.
All right. Let's go back to the foodie cam. Lots to show you guys here at Real Agave downtown. Just opened one of the newest concepts from Berg Hospitality. We're so excited that you guys are participating in EatDrinkHTX. Lots of choices for the diners. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm going to go to brunch every weekend for the rest of the month. All right, what are we looking at here, Ben?
This is one of my favorites. This is our chicken tortilla soup.
What makes this one special, though?
I mean, we make it.
Yes.
I mean, we start with a base of, I'd say, probably our most famous tortilla soup, which comes out of the Annie.
Of course.
And we're just thinking a little bit with an avocado puree.
Yep.
Just tasty.
Yeah, and I think there's been kind of a, and you can kind of speak to this, with dishes and restaurants. I think for a while there was a trend to overcomplicate dishes in a way to kind of show off and be like, oh, look what I can do. I can take, the inside of a hoof of a bison and I can grill it up or not exactly, but then I feel like there's been a shift back a little bit. Like, wait, let's just simplify, get as much of the bad stuff out of our food.
Well, and also just source great products.
Yes.
And don't screw them up. That's kind of our philosophy.
Yeah. And the good product, though.
And usually keep it classic.
Yeah. Don't try to zhuzh it up too much.
Exactly.
I mean, we love zhuzhing, though.
But when you put in the proper flavor and you hit it,
just let it be.
It doesn't need more.
Yeah, let it be. Okay, so you said this was your favorite. Ooh,
well, it's one of my favorite soups. I'm a big soup person.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big soup person. Yeah. Oh, yes. But I recognize this from the Annie because this is a dish I get all the time at the Annie for sure, is the chicken tortilla. Yeah, for sure. I can see, and the color too. I don't know if you guys can see the color.
It's very rich and darker.
And it's very, very Annie. Annie. Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful dish.
I mean, why would you change a great soup?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love your dishes, by the way, too. Yeah. These show up nicely, and they show up nicely on photos and TV, which is important, especially if you have a restaurant. All right, back to the foodie cam we go. Here at Real Agave, my first time here, y'all. I've never been here before. I am so impressed. What are we looking at here?
I mean, this is our chips, queso, and kind of guacamole. Great happy hour, great starter. All house-made salsas. And this is one that I lived in Mexico City for 3 years. And in Mexico City, what they say, what makes a great taqueria or any great Mexican restaurant.
Tell me.
It's the salsa.
I believe it.
It's really the salsa.
And is it one salsa or in general, do they have multiple
usually
salsas?
It's multiple. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Then, obviously the really, really spicy ones upon request.
That is truly one of my most exciting moments when I go to a Mexican restaurant in particular is seeing a server walk over to me with a tray of nothing but sauce.
Right.
Like this salsa, this salsa, this salsa, this salsa. You remember my mom. You remember how much she loved the sauces.
Yep.
Well, I'm the same way, you guys, So this is, yes. I know exactly what's going to go happen right here. Yes. This is, I don't even, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, these are literally drinking.
Oh, yeah. They're perfect.
Soup. Like you could put soup or salsa. It's totally fine. No, this is excellent. And then is this the hot one?
Right, a little spicier.
This is a little bit spicier. So this one is the green. You guys can kind of see that. Oh, I don't know which one I like better. This has a little bit more of a kick, but it's a really good kick.
Well, you can go back and forth.
You can go back and forth. All right, tell me about your guac.
Just house-made guac.
House-made guac.
Red avocados.
Chunky.
Salt.
Chunky tomatoes. Right. Yeah,
chunky tomatoes.
Some people like chunky tomatoes. Some people don't. Yep. What do you prefer?
Onion.
Or how did they serve it in Mexico City when you were living there? Chunky.
Onion,
cilantro, tomato.
And then, heavy on lime.
I used to live in Mexico as well, and that's how they made it.
Yeah.
I lived in Rosarito for 2 years, and I remember walking down little beachfront, a few people in there, this big stone for the thing for the quesadillas, make the garlic shrimp quesadillas, and it was a whole thing. Yeah. This kind of takes me back a little bit.
Good.
So tell me about anything new that's going on with you other than new restaurants. Rodeo.
We have Rodeo. That's the all-encompassing right now. Mm-hmm. We Tuesday, March 4th. It's going to come around really quickly.
It is. Yes.
Yep. What are we, 3 weeks out now?
So that's day one, official day one.
That's official day one.
Okay.
We're going to be opening, I think, our concession stand Saturday of the cook-off.
Okay.
But the ranch will open on Tuesday the 4th.
Now, where is the concession stand in relation to the ranch?
So if you're looking at it, it's to the left.
So right in front of
closer
it.
to the wine garden.
Okay.
Kind of between the wine garden and us.
Okay.
Which we're super excited for.
And anything new? Well, we'll probably do an episode. Yeah. We'll come out and we'll look at but any kind of previews or new items that you guys are thinking about doing this year that you can share. If you can't share, it's okay. Yeah.
We have a lot of surprises this year
that
we can. Yeah.
That answers my question.
A lot of surprises.
Yeah.
A lot of fun stuff. A lot of
Okay.
kind of new additions, even to Texas, first time stuff coming in with alcohol.
Really?
Pretty cool celebrity. I think they have laugh.
Okay. Well, you'll just have to watch Foodies and Friends when we get
great
out there.
drink options, new stuff out there.
Lots of
It's
stuff.
going to be great. Yep.
Yeah, Rodeo is, I think, just one of everybody's favorite times a year.
Yep.
Plus, maybe most importantly, it allows me to wear my hat and cowboy boots every single day. Okay. Back to the Foodie Cam here at Real Agave. We are taking a look at some of the dishes that are appearing on their EatDrinkHTX menu. Y'all do not have to wait until August now to dine out and do good. You can support your community and the local restaurants the last 2 weeks of February every single year.
So this one here, this is what you do when you drank too much tequila the night before.
Oh.
So this is our braised beef birria torta.
Yeah.
Which is super flavorful, but with a bacon onion jam, citrus aioli, manchego cheese, and obviously beef birria. So this will kind of soak up the tequila from the night before.
I like that.
Or if you got to sober up.
And you're thinking about the health of your diners.
Yeah, I just want to take care of everybody.
Right? I mean, this is a very legitimate thing. I know a lot of chefs and restaurateurs think about this more today than they have ever in their life. And it makes sense because you want people to feel good and then to be able to come back into the restaurant. All right, let's just mention very briefly, because it is Friday and we do have the happy hour all day on Friday. So do you want to let everybody know a little some of the deals?
All day. I mean, it's half off wines by the glass. Signature cocktails are $11. And these are hefty drinks we serve.
Yes, they are.
$5 beers.
Yeah.
$11 margaritas.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite, $7 tuna tacos.
Ooh. $7 tuna tacos.
Yeah, $7 flautas.
Yeah. That's a heck of a happy hour menu for downtown Houston.
For downtown, yeah.
For downtown Houston, yeah. So a lot of people that are coming in from work and kind of before the show, but this is a great idea.
And listen, stop by for lunch. It's a great lunch spot with, for meetings, just even romantic, right over there in those booths.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
You do have a lot of seating options.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about the restaurant in case anybody wants to get a visual.
So we have a great looking bar, but the restaurant's very sleek, clean. I think great vibe to it. A lot of booths for kind of private conversation.
And big booths.
Big booths.
Big, round, like half circular booths. Not the little tiny where you got to scrunch and sit on top of each other.
And we have a larger room that can either be for a la carte or we can do private parties up to almost 40 people in here. So that's where we're sitting right now.
Yeah.
And
no, this is a beautiful room.
And a great little bar that looks right out on Louisiana Street.
Yeah. And the artwork behind us, you mentioned some of the other artwork being hand painted.
This was hand painted as well.
Do you know anything about this artwork? Because I see a lot of people talking about the artwork.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the name of the style.
That's okay.
They brought in from Mexico. And literally, the ceilings you have to show all painted.
Yes. That's wonderful, but it is something truly I've heard people talking about this restaurant. Like, oh, did you see the paintings on the wall? Like, they're real. They're not. It's not wallpaper. It's not a. All right, back to the foodie cam we go. We're having too much fun. You put us together, and this is just going to happen. It's not my fault. Oh, I see lots of yumminess. What are we looking at?
This is obviously our quesadilla. I'm a big fan of the quesadilla. But this one you can do many different ways. Carnitas, mushrooms, New York strip asado, chili lime chicken. So this is, you choose what you want. Vegetarian, chicken, beef. I'm just a big, my go-to is a quesadilla.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I like, I really can appreciate your taste in food and dishes. I know that a lot of people know that you came from New York and you had some very specific views of what you want to do. Talk a little bit about kind of what you're still trying to do. What are you trying to bring to Houston in restaurants and hospitality?
I mean, we're always trying to, I would say, keep on creating new experiences, bringing new flavors, putting things together.
Yeah.
And always, for us, it's listening to the guest and what the guest wants, but also challenging ourselves to bring newer, better, bigger things here.
And it's tough, though, right? Like now, in particular, what are some of the challenges that most people are hearing about these days that are kind of making things tougher for you guys?
Well, I mean, everything is just expensive. Building restaurants is not cheap. The COVID costs have not really gone down. From all the stuff that the guest doesn't see, but it's super important from, we call it MEP, right? But electric, HVAC, plumbing.
Yeah.
All of those just sunk costs that are extremely important. And it's just getting more and more expensive.
Right.
And it starts making, where I go, I want to go crazy on the design and making the experience. And it starts hurting that. So then it just gets harder.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough all around for sure.
To make the numbers work.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It'll be okay.
All right. Well, let's go back to the foodie cam and take a look at one of the other dishes. What are we looking at here, Ben?
This is awesome. This is our braised ox cheek over this is probably, I would say, our richest dish over on a tostada, homemade tostada, mole, radish, salad, pickled pearl onions, and queso fresco cilantro. But, we braise this. We do this all in house. Rich, great dish.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
And this is
great for as an entree for yourself or to share.
Yeah. These are quite cute.
Yeah.
I would keep an eye on these little babies though, because they may find their way into somebody's bag.
Or unfortunately the trash sometimes.
Or the trash. No, you can't do that. No, and I wanted to just we like to share with our viewers a little bit of the behind the scenes, right? As a way to help them understand why supporting local is so important, when you have your choice. I mean, we both have school age kids. we are both, being forced by our children to run through a fast food, drive through every now and again. And I like to highlight the other choices that we may have.
Well,
instead.
obviously I'm in the restaurant business, but with my kids, it's always a battle, right? Like, but I want to expose them to all kinds of food.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so if they're more prepared now,
totally.
then it gets easier.
Absolutely.
Except for, I'll tell you a funny story. My birthday was in January, almost a month ago.
Yes.
And I go to my son and say, "Hey, you want to go out to dinner for my birthday?" He goes, I was like, "Do you have any ideas you want to take me to?" He goes, "Well, you like steak. Why don't we go to steak?" I was like, "Oh, which?" I was thinking, what of mine?
Yeah.
So which steakhouse should we go to of mine? Oh, no, let's go to Texas Roadhouse. It's humbling.
Oh, my goodness. All right, back to the foodie cam we go. Taking a look at another one of the dishes. We're here with Ben Berg, founder and CEO of Berg Hospitality. That's kind of like Michael Jordan's son saying Scottie Pippen, his son is his favorite player, Scottie Pippen kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, what are we looking at, Ben?
Those are our churros.
Oh, we're in the dessert portion of the day.
Yeah, these are, Richard, our corporate pastry chef, who's just unbelievable.
I know,
He stepped
Richard.
up our company's game so much. He created the whole dessert program for here. And the handmade churros, sauces are made. They're phenomenal.
Listen, I've seen the desserts that he does at Prime 131. I mean, like Turner's cut, like the bananas and everything. The fruit. I mean, it's kind of like an adult candy wonderland. If you like candy,
he's unbelievable.
Go hang out with that guy.
Yeah.
Go hang out with that guy.
And he has a great imagination. He's so creative. And that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, it does make it fun. All right, we got another dish to show you guys. I told you we had a lot of dishes to show you here at Real Agave. Back to the foodie cam we go. Still taking a look at some of the dishes appearing on the EatDrinkHTX menu. EatDrinkHTX starts tomorrow, y'all. Runs through February 28th. You only have 2 weeks, though. This is not the 5-week HRW Mammoth event. 2 weeks to dine out and do good. Ben, what is this?
So you have our version, or Chef Rouchet's version of our Tres Leches cake, which is a classic. I would say with macinated berries and sweet cream. And then this is, I'm a big chocolate guy.
Mm-hmm.
This is our Mexican chocolate pot au creme. So it's kind of taking the Mexican chocolate and then putting a very French classic dish.
Listen, I am right there with you. I saw this was the first menu item I saw when I went to the EatDrinkHTX website. Looking at all the menus, the first thing that hit me was a Mexican chocolate du creme. I said, I have found my place. I have found my happy place. And it looks like this is a little thing of caramel for
little
the churros.
Dulce de leche chocolate for the churros.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything special coming up other than Rodeo, the ranch? Y'all will see all this coverage on Fox Local and Fox 26, I promise. But anything special, anything you want to shout out before we go? Because we have this to eat.
I mean, we have all our great Valentines. I mean, listen, it's Valentine's all weekend.
Yes.
So get out.
Here, take your drink.
Yep.
Yes. So remember, you guys, Valentine's Day is today. Real Agave is an excellent choice in case you need some drinks or anything like that. But then it's also a wonderful choice starting tomorrow as EatDrinkHTX returns, supporting the Houston Food Bank and Kids Meals. It runs through the 28th. You can dine out and do good. Keep it here, though, to watch all of the coverage on Fox Local and Fox 26, where we will take you all around the city, highlighting the incredible restaurants who are supporting our community. That does it for me. That does it for Ben. We will see you guys again on another episode of Foodies and Friends.
Cheers.
Cheers. Dine out and do good.